call the meeting to order. We have a quorum. No one to speak at a public forum?
No.
Okay. Can I get a motion to approve agenda?
So move. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. Discussion on superintendent report.
Okay, we have two things. We just have to share the election canvas summary. So officially, we want to welcome Jennifer Anderson and Lori Stitz. They're in the back. They're going to be at our next meeting. So we'll finish this meeting up with the old board, and then we'll add the two new members. But just wanted to share the numbers here on the voting. So it goes by, this is Al's right here. So about 600 votes, 600 votes for the board elections. So there's Jennifer, Greg, and then the totals. So they do the lowest number, so 543. So I don't know, anybody have any questions? We're just glad to welcome our new members. And then we also, more importantly, have the FFA here to do their presentation. So I don't know, do you want my computer?
Can I click off of it? Yeah.
Sure can. Just take it with you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, well, first off, I'm Ms. Holloway. I'm one of the FFA advisors. And we're going to talk to you about our National FFA Convention trip that we took October 28th through the 31st, right? Yep. And the National Convention is actually held in Indianapolis. But this year we kind of took a little detour through St. Louis to enjoy some tours in a different area. And then we spent a day in Indianapolis as well at the convention. And so the 9 students that went are pictured there, and they're going to introduce themselves, and I'll kind of tell you who the other ones are. But the charter bus picture, we actually travel on a charter bus with 4 other area schools. So there was 50 total on our bus. So Audubon, Exira, Elkhorn, Kimballton, ACGC, and Carroll were on our bus this year. And so we enjoy doing that because it is safer, I think, as far as traveling. We have a great bus driver, so he's a good one. So he's a fun time. And but he's just very knowledgeable and can get us places safely. So we enjoy that. And then also we get to make new friends. So it's always a good time. So the ones that aren't here, third one in is Josie Daniels, and then Emma's here, and then Phoenix, Brewer, Danica Schwery, Bella Beeson, and Ashley Tunender, and then they can introduce themselves.
I'm McKenna Vanderberg, and I am a sophomore.
I'm Emma Zeiger, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Riley Dotzler, and I'm a sophomore.
I'm Eden Kaufman, I'm also a sophomore, and I'm serving as one of the chapter's reporters this year.
And for those who don't know me, I'm Ms. Kaufman, and I'm the other advisor.
And so they're going to tell you about our trip and what we did, and if you have questions afterwards, let me know.
The first place we went was Kinsey Manufacturing. We first got to watch a video about the guy who started Kinsey. He was originally too poor to do farming with his dad, so he started off with like private welding, and then eventually he made custom wagons and grain carts for people. And then later on he made a wagon, or not a wagon, a planter, because he wanted to make a planter that didn't have to go on a trailer, that could just fold in half instead.
Brennan Pork was a huge pork plant in Washington County, Iowa. It did everything from breeding to market. They market about 1 million hogs a year, so we went to see a little presentation about their entire business. Then we went to the farrowing barn, which is in the top right picture there. Then we went to the sow barn and then the feed mill, which is in that bigger picture in the bottom left, and learned about all the logistics of getting feed in, which is mostly sourced locally, and it's kind of impressive to see how big it is in such a rural area.
The Darkness Haunted House was our first outing, and that was in St. Louis.
And personally, I get really scared at scary things. And so I was really scared to go. But the people are very scary. But they have $7 million worth of animatronics. And
And one of the top haunted houses in the nation, so she braved it
wow.
to go. It was fun.
We went to the Animal Export Center at the St. Louis Airport. We learned about how livestock animals get like shipped to different countries and like where they go and stuff.
Then we went into the Anheuser-Busch distillery, and we got to learn about how all the different stages that it takes to make the beer. There's like 7 different stages. Then we got to learn about all the aging and every step to get it there. And then we learned about all the ingredients. And then the best part, we got to see all the Clydesdales. And then we got to also pet their Dalmatians.
The Busch Stadium was my favorite part of the trip, where we toured the Cardinals Stadium. And we went through the whole thing, so we sat in different seats while they talked. We also went into the radio station, and we went to their dugout.
We took a quick little stop to see the Gateway Arch in St. Louis. As you all know, the government was shut down then, so we didn't go up the arch or go in the museums or anything. We just basked in school for a few minutes.
Then I went to Indianapolis for the actual convention part of it, and the opening session has a keynote speaker. Eric Jackson was who spoke this year, and his title of his speech was "Don't Be Scared." And a lot of the things that he talked about was like how to improve as a leader by stepping outside of your box.
Next, we went to the career show and expo. This was the day we went to opening session, and we got to go and tour the whole place. There was about 100 businesses and colleges there, and we got to talk to them. We got to get free stuff, and then afterwards they had a big shopping area where you could buy FFA merch or anything FFA related.
The Three Hills Rodeo, that was our last outing, and that was in Indianapolis, where we watched people ride horses and bulls. And the speaker, he was in FFA when he was younger, and he said that's what got him out of his comfort zone and made him who he is today. And he's a national speaker.
Yeah, world famous rodeo announcer, so. And so that was where we went on our trip, so if you guys have any questions?
How long have we gone?
How long have we gone on that trip?
No, how long were you going on that?
Oh, we were 4 days, so
Good
the
luck.
first, yeah, the first day was all the traveling, and so that was Kinsey Manufacturing. We also stopped at in Kelowna in Amish country and got to go to the creamery. We just didn't have pictures of that, so that was pretty cool. And then that's when we went to the Brenneman pork, and then St. Louis that night was all the first day, all of this.
Wow.
And that was all that Tuesday. And then Wednesday was all the St. Louis stuff. And then Thursday was all Indianapolis convention, rodeo, and then Friday we just drove home. So.
The Animal Export Center, this is animals that get exported out of the country?
Yeah,
And
so
what kind of animals?
livestock animals, so any kind you can really think of. There wasn't any livestock there, so it's kind of hard to imagine. He talked a lot about it, but I don't know. So for live breeding and things like that, they talked about establishing herds in developing countries, taking a dairy herd to Africa. So I don't know. It was pretty cool. I mean, it was kind of our boring tour. We'll put it that way because it was kind of boring. But the whole concept of it's pretty cool. We just didn't get to see actual animals. So
How many people go to that convention? It looked like there were
over 70,000. Yeah. So that one where we're in, this is Lucas Oil Stadium.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, and all those seats were full. That was early on before the actual session started, so all levels and everything, so.
And there were 2 opening sessions, so that's only half the people that went.
and everyone's wearing the same thing, so it's hard to find each other.
Yeah.
Did you find jackets from every
Yeah,
state?
how many eating they you found?
I think I got 45-6, but I got Maine last year, which is the only one I didn't get last year, so it
Yeah.
counts as 50 in 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great trip. So.
With you on the haunted houses?
There were two
No.
that didn't go to the
Yeah.
haunted houses,
Yep.
but it's okay.
I'm out.
But some of us took it.
It's like 2 levels.
Three, I
Three.
think, actually.
And they said
Yeah.
you could bail out like the second level, but
But Miss
she went.
Harlan would not let us do
Oh,
it.
no.
But even though I was probably the most scared.
It was so funny. Well, Bella wasn't, Louisa was not moving, and so
Yeah, I know,
at
I
the
was hiding in
beginning,
the corner
nobody was
sometimes.
moving, and so all of a sudden I
It
turned
was pretty
around, and
scary.
Miss Hall was right behind Bella. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. They made me go to the back. That's where all the scary people go, is at the back.
And then the bus, then did you guys have the bus driver behind
Yeah, he was
you guys?
behind me, but he was not scared.
Oh, Bella's like, the bus driver keeps scaring us. I'm like,
That's
Cool.
awesome, thank you for
Thank you.
sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you
Yep.
very much.
Oh, we'd love to stay, but.
Sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That move us to facility, update.
I walked over to the middle school and they actually, they're getting real close, they're working on the hardware on the doors. And they've got a little bit of painting to do, but I think they're hoping before Thanksgiving.
All the new
Everything else.
furniture's in and,
Very nice.
yeah,
The
it was good.
bathrooms are open down by the gym.
Good.
We're really basically down to punch list items.
Very good.
Still some door things, you know,
Yeah.
just trying to get that all synced together.
But it's very minor.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Student accolades.
Mr. Mo?
Yes, so this is, of course, this is a big program here on Veterans Day. So there's a lot of Veterans Day stuff you've probably seen in some of the other pictures as well. So, but that first picture is Mr. Parmley's first Harlan Community program, and that is the 4th grade group holding up their flags and singing Veterans Day themed songs. And then the bottom pictures are our 1st grade went to, which, was it the Hanson House? Can't remember which one for sure.
Yeah.
Does it say Hanson House? Okay, it was Hanson House. And they go there and they write little notes to them, and they have scripts on what questions to ask, and just more of a service. It was a writing project and a service project wrapped into one is what that is. So they're writing things and going, I'm not sure who gets more out of it, them or us. You know, the residents or us, but I think it's equally beneficial.
It's probably very
Yeah,
mutual.
so that's really cool. And then Steve Kinkle brought in his corn shellers, and we had a wonderful outside day. That's the picture on the right. So he brought in his corn shellers, and the kids got to shell corn for their agricultural unit. And I'm not sure of the picture on the left.
It's Jacobson's
It's class testing house strength mag. Oh yeah, they're doing magnets. Yep. Yeah. So I was in a class today where they were doing that as well. So a lot of extra curricular learning outside the classroom learning on that. So yeah.
Mr. Mueller is at a basketball game and then a concert tonight, so that is a picture of the middle school and the high school bands on the last home football game got together, and it was really a cool thing to see them both all together. And I know Mr. Carney takes a lot of time to prepare them, so that takes a lot of work. And then we have the Edgar Allan Poe mystery is being read and solved in middle school there. So there's the dead person. And then there's the conversation going on. And then cookies are being made in family consumer science. 6th graders, I think.
Well, we have some more FFA pictures. They were some great awards given. The top left is the floriculture team. That's Lucy DeGroot, Emma Zeiser, Bella Beeson, and Briley Dotzler. They took 6th at the Southwest District Career Development Day. And then on the right is the FFA soil judging team, Levi Scheckinger, Ashley Tunender, Edie Mae Kaufman, and Zoe Wicker. They took 3rd at a state qualifying team for the National Land Evaluation Competition in Oklahoma in May. So they qualified, I believe, to go to that. And I can't remember what Justine said, if that's the first time or it's the first time in quite a number of years that we've had a team qualify, so that was good. The bottom left, or right there on the left there is, we had individual qualifiers, or District Career Development Event Day. Anna Lee Sheehan took 2nd out of 115 individuals in the floriculture contest, and Edie Mae took 1st out of 55 individuals in the agronomy contest. So that's pretty cool. And then she also took 1st in the soils knowledge test and 3rd overall individually with soil pit scores combined. So Edie Mae
What would
took the day. Soil pit scores, which I don't know much about that, but okay. That middle picture we just had, that's a picture of Mary and I dressed up. There were a bunch of kids dressed up on Halloween, and I was the witch. I told kids today I don't have my costume on, and they just looked at me like, what? But Mary was dressed as a cat, so we had to get a picture together. And then we have National Honor Society. We have Ari Daniels and Maggie in there, and then that bottom picture is from a classroom, and it shows a lot of our professional development we're doing this year with learning intentions and success criteria. So on the left would be the teacher working to answer for students and have teacher clarity over what am I learning in class today, and then success criteria on the right, how will I know I learned it. And the intention is to be really clear up front with kids, like here's what we're doing today, here's what you're learning, here's how you'll know if you learned it, and it also helps with teacher preparation and planning, just clarity all the way around. So I thought that was a good example of it being used and referred to in class. So I'm guessing you're talking about the...
I can, so these are some more pictures from our Veterans Day program. So Zeke and
Noah Neves.
Neves. Yep, so they did the emceeing of the program, and it was really,
Yeah,
they did a
our
very good job.
IJAG
The
program
program.
planned the entire event. So in the past, it's been through teacher, and this year we asked IJAG if they'd be interested in doing it, and they said absolutely. And it was really great to see students empowered in that way and in charge of that planning process.
So that was at the high school, and then the further picture on the right is Charlie, who's on the Board of Supervisors, and he was the speaker at the elementary program. And then here we have, in the middle was the high school, or that's middle school.
That's high school.
High school
choir.
Okay, singing, and then Jeff, who's
Can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember either,
Sorry.
but she won, she read an essay in front of everyone at the elementary, which
Yeah, we had an
is-
essay
takes a lot.
contest.
They had an essay contest, it was very good. And then on the right, several teachers sang
The national
the
anthem.
national
Oh,
anthem,
they did
so
a
that
great
was
job.
really
It was
cool.
beautiful, yeah.
Wonderful.
And then here are just a couple other pictures, so the band playing, and then just the gym was packed, so it's always a really cool event. Yeah. Okay.
All right, we are to the personnel report.
Yep, we just have a few new hires and a few, the good thing right here, you guys, is we're pretty good on our vacancies. We just have a few track coaches, and otherwise we're good with teachers right now. We will post a Spanish teacher probably, maybe coming up, so, cause if we have some December graduates that are Spanish teachers, that's the only thing we have open right now. We have all of our paras hired, all of our custodians hired. We did hire a new custodian in the high school. And we've hired a few, additional paras down here, otherwise, we're sitting pretty great right now.
So noticing, understand, Chris, you're talking quite a bit there per hour.
I'm pretty sure that's not supposed to be per hour.
Might wanna fix that before we vote on that, because I
Yeah.
believe he would like it.
I can do it right now.
$375
I'm sure Andrew is very pleased
How
with
do I
the
get that
contract.
position?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna vote against him.
Yeah. He's probably thinking, hopefully they missed that.
Miss it, be approved,
I'll fix it.
thank you.
Yep. I'm gonna put it in there.
I'm getting my coaching certificate.
Yes, sir.
Jeez. Okay.
Okay, so you.
That would definitely
solve
the budget.
Right.
Thank goodness it's a split season.
You have to do all in 1 hour.
Any other questions on the personnel report? So can I get a motion to approve with the change from hourly to season-long salary?
Mm-hmm.
I'll move.
I'll second.
Roger and Jeff, okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right, approval of early graduate class of 2026.
So we do this each year, and we have, I mean, in the past, we've had probably in between 10 and 15 students who graduate early in December and have all the graduation requirements needed by December, and they have to write a letter to the board. So I sent you all those letters. It's really interesting to read where they're gonna go and what they're gonna do to start their lives in high school a little bit earlier than others, but there's 14 on this list. So have to approve it.
I'm going to abstain from the vote because one on the list, well, I guess I belong to him.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor? Opposed? Approval of the district development special education service delivery plan.
So this was written in the spring of 2024, and we had a team of special education teachers and parents that helped us. And I failed to get it onto an agenda item, and it needs to be approved by the board. So that's the sole reason that it's here right now. But basically, it just says how we identify students with special needs. And honestly, our special ed population is lower than the state average. And then just the processes for working with the AEA and different pieces like that. So it's just something that just needs to be written, and it's written every 5 years, so we won't see it again till 2029.
Okay. So parents from the district help you, and the teachers in the district?
So this was our group right here. Lisa Preston, Tasha, Krista, Jarrell, Bonnie, school psychologist, which that should not say Crawford, that should just say Greenhouse, that's my bad. Madison Shetler, and then here's some parents down here too.
Okay.
Yep.
Good.
Any other questions? Any motion to approve?
Move. Go ahead.
I'll second.
All in favor? Opposed? Next up is approval of the Harlan at-risk plan.
This is an annual approval by the board, and this just basically is another report that just says how we identify students who are at risk and then how we support them. So we have several pieces in place: school-based interventionists, special education 504, multi-tiered systems of support, student assistance teams. There's all kinds of buckets and layers to catch kids that might be having trouble in all different kinds of ways, not just academically, but emotionally or behaviorally or just having a bad day. So we have lots of ways to help them. And this is due, 5% of the budget, or I don't know if Brian wants to explain that, but you get 5%.
Just cut 5% of your district costs for people.
costs per pupil are at-risk funds. So in order to keep that, we just keep the plan up and going. We are lucky, sometimes this comes up in legislation, that they capped it, I don't know how many years ago, where if you were only, said you wanted 2.5%, or you only had voted for 2.5%, you're capped at that. So like Waukee, for example, only gets 2.5%, we get 5.
They can't change.
No, the legislatures won't change that back, and there's very few, but it's enough money that it would cost quite a bit to change that to everybody gets 5%. So the majority do, but
Was there any changes from last year?
no,
No,
I didn't.
that's,
I
it's
just,
the same?
I revamped the whole thing last year based on our supports, so
Okay.
now.
Any motion to approve the at-risk plan?
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right, we have approval of the Green Hills AA Board election for Director District 5 ballot. This can take some discussion.
Yeah, there's a lot to choose from.
Lots to choose from here.
So basically, the way that, there's a new system for the boards for the AEA. So it's gonna be half elected and then half superintendents. So I think is it 4 and 3? Or 5 and 4?
Yeah, I would say 5 and 4, I thought.
5 and 4. So 4 superintendents and then 5 elected. So they had to reshift and redo the districts, so Ed is in our district, and Ed has been on the board, I don't know how many years, like maybe 20. So he will represent us well. But it's just a formality to approve him, I guess. But it will change the whole setup of the AEA boards, because having 4 superintendents and 5, it'll be a little different piece. And they're only advisory boards now. So Lori was our representative and now has decided to come represent here instead, so we're happy for that.
That's a good trade.
Do
Yeah.
we actually have to approve like you to vote for us? Because it says
We
I,
submit a ballot.
being
here.
a member of the board of directors and
Could be,
duly
we approve you to vote.
authorized by the local school district, which is us.
So we approved for Greg to,
Yeah,
Or we approve Greg, okay.
yeah,
just submit this ballot back to the AEA tomorrow.
So, can I get a
I'll
motion
make
for that?
a motion.
Okay. I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? All right. We are at policy review schedule, first reading.
very few changes on this. The one is ad hoc, isn't it?
We went back, we kinda,
The one didn't have,
But it didn't have the information at the bottom.
in
In the,
open it up.
last time.
no, it doesn't have it in this one.
Yeah.
If you go to the second one over there.
This
that-
one, Roger?
Yeah, that one, I think that's the one. You have to go to the
Oh, yeah.
bottom. It just has it, no,
Oh, not well.
that
I'm
yellow
sorry.
area, it just has number and it doesn't have the information in there.
So, yeah, we,
Hold on just a second. So what did we decided to put in there was
Isn't it
Two,
two?
I remember
or-
from the meeting.
Right?
let me just pull them
two
in.
consecutive or
Half of the meetings, right?
half of the meetings, right?
It was number 3. It was option 3.
Yeah, let me just
I
pull it
remember
up.
two,
Yeah, you-
two
we-
consecutive was part of it. We could call that.
Here it is. Ready?
Yep.
It is 2 consecutive meetings or more than half of the scheduled meetings within a 12-month period.
There we go.
So that's what that should say down there, yep, okay.
Okay, so when we do the vote, do you wanna?
I'll just write it in.
Does this have to go back to first reading next time?
What?
Does this have to go back to first reading next time?
I'll put it in, under the recommendation, and then we'll just move it to second.
Okay.
Okay.
This would actually be the third, this is already the second, right?
This is
No, this is first.
This is first.
Well, I know, but I mean, we've.
It
gone
already
through
was.
it.
Yeah,
I-
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, any other questions on these?
So can I get a motion to approve the first reading with the adjustment to, I can't read the number,
208R1.
208R1.
So moved.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? And policy review schedule, second reading.
I didn't have anything, everything looked fine.
Yeah, we'll just remove that other one that is not required
Yeah,
anyway.
that's our biggest change is
Yeah.
removal of one. So,
Yeah, we wrote that one.
I move approval of the second reading.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Consent agenda.
Anyone wants to do anything specific?
I did.
Didn't see anything else.
Anyone have any questions?
I did not. Everything looked in order.
All right, can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I'll move.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right, now the difficult part.
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right, I'm glad I got the water experience.
Oh, I know.
Motions this time.
Yeah,
Well, three people
I
here.
know. I need some new vendors so that we have more people to absorb motions.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I hope I made Jake proud.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's gonna run around and watch this.
Okay, I gotta take attendance for the next one real quick, so
Okay.
give me 1 second.
Okay, you guys wanna come on up? Yeah.
Hey, seem a little reluctant.
Welcome and welcome back.
Yeah.
Exactly. That'll teach you not to move far enough away.
No, I consider that. They haven't moved into this yet. Writing, and then this one.
Yeah. One, two, three, four.
I know, I'll try my best to help.
Okay, are we ready?
Oh, he's usually at the end, yes.
Well, after Sunday, I think the Chiefs are gonna make the playoffs this year. What do you think? They have a good chance of getting in the playoffs. They have a slim no
I have a
shot.
question for you.
Um,
Graduation gowns, are they different than they have been in the past?
Better numbers.
No, the gowns.
They are different.
Okay. I got after Alex because he's
I'm guessing.
it's like, you can just wear
Okay.
littles.
Well,
He's like,
They are different.
we're gonna,
The
five,
boys were in black and the girls were in red, and now they're black trimmed in red.
okay, we're gonna start the organizational meeting at 5:33.
he was right, I hate to tell him that though.
The very first thing we have to do is, well, I guess I'm gonna call the meeting to order, determine we have a quorum, which we have 6, and administer the oath of office, which do we have a copy?
Yes, it's in there, and I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Do we need to stand up?
No, you don't need to.
Yeah.
You can if you
Yeah.
like.
You want us to all stand
Yeah,
up?
did we figure out the answer to that? Do I have
It's
to do it?
just the 2 new people
Okay.
need to do it.
I don't have to?
You don't because you're already doing it.
No.
Oh, you're not up to you?
Mm-mm. Well, let's do it just in case.
Yeah, we better all do it.
Okay, why don't we stand up? All right.
Oh,
Stand up.
the one that you didn't choose one.
Yeah, just the new 4 new ones.
Oh, not you, Roger.
I thought we were.
Okay.
It's just the ones that got elected at.
No, we don't. It's just the new people.
Good.
Do you solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Iowa, and that you will faithfully and impartially, to the best of your ability, discharge and duties of the office of the board member in the Harlan Community School District as now and hereafter required by law?
I do.
I do.
Okay. Welcome.
Okay. So next is we are gonna elect board president, so I will just take motions for,
I nominate Greg to be president.
I'd second that.
okay,
Any other nominations on
any others? Okay,
You would think I'd have a name.
that? Greg Black.
okay.
No other than that.
All those in
No, I don't
favor of Greg Blatt as the president?
Aye.
Aye.
Wait, we need to do
I
roll
think
call.
roll
Oh, we have to
call.
do
Yeah,
roll call,
sorry,
my
I'm sorry,
bad,
sorry, sorry.
that's my bad, okay.
So,
Roger, yes. Oh,
go ahead.
Yeah, you got it, you got it.
yes.
Okay, Roger,
Yes.
Al,
Yes.
Jen,
Yes.
Lori, Jennifer,
Yes.
Greg.
Yes.
Okay, motion passes, and now take over the meeting.
Oh, I didn't print it out.
Because you were gonna be running it.
Right here.
Okay, now, election of vice president. Can I get a nomination for vice president? And
I nominate Roger Finkel.
I would second that nomination. Any other nominations? No? All right, can we do a roll call?
Greg?
Yes.
Roger,
Yes.
Al,
Yes.
Jennifer.
Yes.
Sorry,
Oh,
Jen.
there's a
Lori,
Yes.
and Jennifer.
Yes.
It's back.
It is back. And we got Jenny.
Yeah, we got three.
All right. All right, can I get a motion to approve the agenda?
I'll move.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right, discussion items.
It's
Is
just
that-
these, yeah, I think it was.
And so
We don't have any,
not-
we don't
have
we
any,
have no
yeah.
discussion
I don't
items?
think so.
So we're going to appoint a board secretary and treasurer. Whatever that could be. Assume we have to,
Appoint Catherine. For
assume we have to
secretary.
nominate.
I don't think you have to nominate, I think
No,
it's just
Appoint, just
appointment.
choose.
Yep. And Brian as
Yeah.
The board
treasurer.
recommends the appointment of Catherine.
Brian is secretary and treasurer. I make that recommend that appointment.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Just making sure that was, he phrased that right.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Get a second on that?
I think second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right, and we name the district depository Mid-States Bank, N.A.
So we,
Can I get a second?
Second.
Yeah.
Who was second?
I did.
Alan.
Jen. We'll
Yeah.
go with Jen and then a Jennifer.
Okay.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? All right. Name of boy, I'll be all right. Name of official publication, the Harlan Tribune. We get a motion?
I'll motion. Second.
Jen.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Name of legal counsel, Allers and Cooney.
I'll move.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Establish meeting date, time, and location. I'm good with status quo, but I'm changeable if you guys
it seems to work.
have preferences to.
Is it usually Monday?
What's that?
Monday. Usually Monday.
Monday.
First,
Our
third
standard
Monday.
meeting is third Monday, 5 PM in this room.
Mhm.
If something would work better, we can certainly entertain it. Everyone good?
Yep.
I'll make a motion to leave the meeting date, time, place the same.
I'll second that.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right. Committee memberships and assignments. First committee is Finance Committee. Who do we have on Finance?
So it was Roger, Greg, and Pete.
I would stay on that if that's okay.
I think in the past it's been the president and vice president usually, is that correct, Al?
Yeah, it has been, it's certainly in the last 10,
Yeah.
12 years, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Do we want to change? Is that what you're saying?
Well, no, I think the two of you for sure, and then whoever the third.
And I think Pete's a great choice for that.
Yeah, that's fine to keep Pete there.
Okay.
Can these, do these have to be appointed individually and voted on individually, or can't we just do,
We do
all at once, and just get all these committees?
once you
and just do
establish,
one
you
vote?
vote on one day.
Yeah.
Establish.
So, everyone okay with moving on from that?
Yep.
All right, Salary and Bargaining Committee.
I think that's
So
pretty the
usually
same,
the
pretty much the same.
finance-
It's
people.
usually been those three.
Because they
but-
had, it seems like.
Who was it?
You had me on that last year?
It's usually those three, we don't meet near as much as you do on the finance, we just
Okay.
bring
not anymore,
the
Okay.
information to you and say what we're gonna take to the teachers, and
Okay.
it's been honestly very easy to negotiate
With
in the last
the
few years.
With the renewing, with a multi-year contract and what chapter 20 is right now, it's
Yeah,
There's
it's a lot
not
easier
much
just
to
to.
bargain.
When is that gonna change? Not to change
The
that.
contract is over in 27,
7.
master contract.
But that is something we need to
Yeah,
talk
start working on it.
Okay.
Policy committee just
Rotating.
rotates each, so Lori and Jennifer, like, at the top of each agenda, it's just three different new people.
We rotate it every
They
week.
rotate it, we just rotate it. So,
This month it was Hartfeld, Kinkle, and Albertson.
so Catherine sends those out. I mean, we send them all, you can all read them, but then those that are on that monthly one can give feedback and
If you have questions,
if you have
just
questions.
send them my way.
County Conference Board, is that you, Roger?
It was.
Do you wanna read the well?
Did someone else wanna?
It's just.
Basically, the conference board, you have to go to a meeting when they have their annual meeting. They have one meeting a year.
Mhm.
And you go there and represent the school. So, if someone in Harlan wouldn't mind doing that, that would be great. Basically, you approve the budget for the assessor, is what that is. And they'll notify you, when that is.
Like, what typically, when is it?
What's that?
Typically, when does that happen, like January?
They'll do it because it's fiscal year, so I think it's gonna be like in March, it'll be in March or something like that, March or April. Is usually when they do that.
You wanna do that, Al?
I'll be happy to do it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Look for here,
So I
so.
might get on another committee.
Yeah.
We're to sick leave bank then.
So the sick leave bank is for certified staff. They donate, if they would like to be in the sick leave bank, they donate one of their PT or their sick days into it. And then, if someone has a, medical condition, you can't use it for pregnancy, but has a medical condition and runs out of their sick leave, then, they apply to use bank days. And, I mean, there are years that we don't even meet, and there are years that we've met 3 or 4 times, so. The guidelines are pretty set in stone, so, I mean, it's not really that hard once. Last time it was Jennifer Anderson and Jen Arkfeld.
Yeah.
So.
I never went on.
That one was easy.
So evidently, we didn't meet.
Yeah.
No, we haven't had too.
Yeah.
This year, thankfully.
We did meet when I was still on.
Before, yes.
Yeah, it's not true.
Yeah, I don't mind being, yeah.
Yeah.
I can stay on it.
Okay,
Is it just two?
yeah,
Okay.
but we can,
Perfect. Next up, we have delegate assembly.
Districts.
Don't know,
Or-
that, this.
Oh, district study committee, so, all right.
I,
I said start.
I'm not exactly sure what this is. I think this would just be like if you're gonna do something pretty big with the districts, I don't know, like redistricting or looking at something that's a bigger picture. We've never used this committee, but.
I remember we had this discussion.
Lori's supposed to be in that one.
Excuse me, did you ask
We
me
had
to
this,
use
we had
that?
this discussion last year, is this is different from SiAC,
Yes,
okay? Which is a required committee.
yeah, that doesn't, yes, SiAC is more parents and, doesn't have to have.
Who else is on the district study committee other than the ones we appoint?
I don't know, because we've never used it, that's
I
why,
gotcha.
yeah.
Who was on it last year, or last time?
Art Felton Albertson.
Sounds like a perfect committee for me.
So
I'm
Lori
good with
said
that.
she would do it.
Did it really?
This could be the year that it gets better.
Right.
Okay,
Yes, yes.
watch us have like a million.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Theoretically.
Yeah, wait till the next meeting and I go to do a study.
Yes, we have.
Is it?
Google check.
District Water Finance Committee also attend?
What? Oh.
All right, now we'll go delegate assembly.
Art.
So delegate assembly is another, it's a one-time thing, and it's at the IASB convention. And basically you represent the district on legislative priorities for IASB. So it's a process, it's an entire morning long, and they go through their priorities, and people can ask questions, and then you vote. So you're part of the vote.
Were you our delegate?
It's tomorrow.
It's tomorrow, and Al
You
is
are
our
delegate
delegate
Al's
assembly.
going tomorrow.
Al's going tomorrow.
And he enjoys it.
Al really likes
Yeah,
it, so it
it's
might
over
be.
for a lot of years, but
Yeah.
it might be good to have other people get, sometimes we have other people that go along and kind of watch too. I think that'd be a great thing for Lori to be involved in at some point, because you've got a,
Well, we
How about we
certainly
do
maybe-
Al with Lori as the alternate, like we have in the
Yeah.
past?
There you go.
and then-
And
Will that be
Jade
okay?
the alternate before.
That was Jade and Al was
Jade
the
was and
alternate.
Al was
Jade,
the
okay.
alternate.
I was the alternate.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then you can plan on you doing tomorrow, since you have a plan. and
Yeah, I'll be there tomorrow morning,
Dan and
bright and early here.
Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Buildings and grounds.
So the facility committee met a lot in the last year, and hopefully won't have to meet that much moving forward.
I'd say we didn't meet nearly as much
Who was on
as
that?
last year.
Greg, Jim, and Jade.
Okay.
So,
It tapered off quite a bit as construction went down.
Yeah.
So this would be a lot easier than it has been in the past as well. And since most of our construction projects are done, I wouldn't have any extra knowledge to anyone else, so
it,
we could let someone else do this one.
it might be helpful to have someone who is on the finance committee, just,
I will do that.
so if you wanna do
And
it,
it's Pete, won't there?
cause then you,
Oh,
if you
yeah, we
didn't.
need to get Pete on something.
Well, Pete's on the
other-
first
he's
two.
on the-
Yeah, Pete's on the first two.
Pete's-
It would be
Oh,
nice
yeah,
to have
But I think if Roger did it, and then,
for continuity.
I don't know, Lori, if, it might be helpful for you, cause you could,
I'm on
Yeah.
facilities for AEA, so I've been
yeah,
doing some of
Yeah, you're gonna be really.
Yeah, that would be good.
yeah,
busy.
I think Pete would bring,
Pete?
or,
to this, to the
yeah.
facilities too.
If he would agree, I think we could have
Yeah.
that.
Oh,
Unless somebody
that's
else wants
Does
to do it.
anybody else, do you want facilities, Jennifer?
So you're saying, Pete, Roger,
It doesn't
She didn't,
matter.
that wasn't a
What's-
no, that was Al, think about it.
Yeah.
What's that, Jennifer?
I said it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
If Pete doesn't wanna do it, then I can do it.
Okay.
But how are we
If
gonna
he
find
doesn't
out
want
his
to, you
answer?
will?
I will.
I'll ask him.
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
Right now?
I mean, he's gone, I'll have Jim
You know what?
I mean, we can
just
put Jennifer down and then we can just switch it
Yeah,
if we need to.
Okay.
That'll work, okay.
Yep.
So you got Richard, Lori.
We're keeping Roger on it? Oh,
I wasn't
he was
on
not.
last year.
Roger
No,
wasn't.
he's a
That's
change.
right.
We're
Oh,
putting all
sorry.
new together.
Okay,
I would need
okay, there we go. Thank you.
So if I have a question, I gotta come to you.
Sure. Okay.
Okay, now you
I don't
have
have any, everything's changing because it's not,
Sure.
there's not gonna be a lot of stuff that is redundant. Okay, that is everybody.
There you go.
So can I get a motion to approve all of our committee memberships and assignments?
Do we have to read them off, or we just?
No,
No?
we've done
Okay,
them.
I'll move.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries, and we are all the way to adjournment.
I make a motion to adjourn this meeting.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Opposed? All right.
I mean, you might need a new record for 2 meetings
So
in
Lori,
50
that's all
minutes.
we said.
That's pretty good.
I mean, it is.
That's pretty good.